Hi everyone, this is a video about Excel functions. This contains Excel functions to add, subtract, multiply, divide, sum, as well as max and min, count, average, mod, and also this describes how to comment on a cell as well as if function, SUMIF VLOOKUP, and how to take today's date into a cell and create a copy of a sheet, and how to insert a pivot table into a given set of data, as well as how to set links between cells. So initially we'll go with add function. If you receive this kind of data set, you can add all the uh, numbers in set of data using the plus sign. We just need to do initially press equal and click on the number, click on the cell that contains the required number, and then plus, and again click the next cell which you need to add into the previous number, and then add plus, and finally add the other number, and just press enter. Then you will receive the total value. So similarly, if you receive this kind of huge set of data, it is quite difficult to press plus in each cell, so that you don't want to press plus and do that kind of a complicated thing. You just need to press equal and give the function called sum. Just type sum, then plus tab, and then drag the cursor from the required cell range. Press enter, then you will receive the total of 30. And also simply this function can be taken by pressing alt and equal. Yes, similar thing you can do by pressing alt and equal sign. Similar answer, you will receive the similar answer. And also in case of selected out of this kind of data set, if you need to add add only a given set of numbers. So for example, if you this kind of data set, if you need to add the value in this cell and this cell and this, as well as in this in this kind of scenario, it's quite difficult to press either alt or equal. Quite difficult. That's not difficult, actually it is impossible to obtain the answer by just tricking alt equal and equal sum functions. So that you need to give the equal sum formula and select the required cell. So you will receive the answer. And also, as you did in previous case, in the initial case, you can use plus function as well. 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 13 plus 14. You will receive the same answer. So that's about that function. Then we'll go for the subtract. If you receive this kind of a data set, this is two different colors for each function. For subtract, press equal and select the initial cell and press minus and 2. For further clarifications, I will insert the keyboard uh, into the screen. Yeah. Yes. In here, you need to press equal and then select B4 cell. I will conduct another Excel to introduce all the things to define cells and what are rows and columns and all. This is just a video about the basic Excel functions. So just to have the understanding of those things, just subscribe into my channel. Yes, I will go again. Just type equal, then select the cell that you need to consider and press minus in the keyboard and select the cell that containing the amount that you need to deduct from the previously selected cell and press enter. Then you will arrive the answer. So similarly, this is the subtraction, and similarly for multiplication, press equal and then select the cell C4 and press multiplication. For multiplication, you may use the asterisk mark, which is in the numlock. This sign, the asterisk sign. Just press. It will be around here in a keyboard with numerical keys, and for this kind of keyboard, you just need to press shift and press this thing. Multiply by cell C5. So then you will receive the answer. The thing that you need to do is just select the cell that contains the initial number and click on the multiplication sign on the keyboard, which is the asterisk sign, and select the other cell that contains the number that you need to multiply the previously selected number, and then you will receive the answer. Or the other thing, division. Press equal and press the cell that contains the cell. Press the cell, select the cell that you need to divide in first. Then select the division mark and select the number. In here you need to divide 10 by 2. So you will receive the answer. Answer will be 5. So similarly, as I this will be a repeat of the previously mentioned addition. Press equal, select 10 and plus, and select 2. And then you will receive the answer. So this is about subtraction, multiplication, division, and addition. All the answers will be there. So it's about addition. So I will close the on-screen keyboard, and then max and min. In this kind of data set, if you need to find the maximum value, so it is quite difficult to find the maximum and minimum values in this kind of a huge data set. So apparently it is 656. So you can't type it by observing the data set. It is easily there's a easy Excel function. You just need to press equal and type max and press tab button, then select the given set of data and then enter. You will receive the maximum value. Yeah, the maximum will be 8,205, and here the minimum will be to 6,656. So this is about maximum. Yeah, the answer is here. For minimum case, is equal, type min for min and select the data set and press enter. Then you will receive the so-called 656 as the answer of minimum value of the given set of data, and this is the minimum value. So hope you can understand the formula. Max, and just need to select the data, and here min equal min and select the set of data, and both data sets are identical. This is also the same, this is also the same, same. All the numbering orders are same. So in this case, this is a function to sort data set. If you need to sort this data in ascending or descending order, you can use the sort function. In here you just need to select the set of data and go for smallest to largest. In here in Excel 2016, you just need to go to data and go for the sort option and in here you will see A to Z, and A to Z in the sense smallest to largest. So you just need to click on it and you will receive the answer. So all the information will be sorted from smallest to largest in ascending order. In here I mentioned LH, L first and H subsequently, in the sense that lowest to highest, and highest to lowest case, highlight this. You just need to select the data set and select the other option, sort largest to smallest. You need to go to data and go for the icon next to the sort icon, and you will see the function as well. There will be in here you will the function will be displayed as sort largest to smallest, and you need to click it, and then you will receive 8205 to 656. In here you will see 656 to 8205. So it's about sorting function. So this is the function from lowest to highest, and this is the function from highest to lowest in the, and this is the descending order, and this is the ascending order. And count function, if you need to count number of cells that contains values, you can simply use the count function. In there you need to press equal and type COUNT for count. In each and every Excel function you will see the function, the definition of the function as like this: counts a number of cells that in a range that contains numbers. I will repeat it. Just need to equal and type count and type tab and select the given set of data and press enter. Then you will receive the count. This data set contains 15 number of cells that containing values. So that this is the answer. Similarly, select this set of data. In here you will see the count, and also the average also displayed here. Sum will also be there. If you need to take the sum, as I mentioned in previous cases, you will receive this answer, 51,760. Just type, let me check this, equals sum, and select this and enter 51,750. And also you receive, in here you will see the average value as well. I will go for the average later. And this is the count function of there, so I will put it again. You can see this count and enter. The 15 will be there, and the average function. For average, you need to type equal and type average, and you will receive the average function, and press tab and select the set of data and press enter. 3448. In here also you will see the answer. Mode. Hope you have an understanding about the mode function. Mode is a value that appears most frequently in a data set. So in here I just inserted a comment. Mm, I will teach you the way of inserting a comment into a cell later. So first of all, I'll go for the mode. So that the mode is the value that appears most frequently in a data set. In here, we'll check it. Equal mode E, and you will see here tab and select the data set. 3258. 3258 here and also here. The answer is this. So we'll check how to insert a comment into a cell. So I will insert a comment here. Lowest to highest. You just need to right click on the cell and you will see this kind of list. So in here you need to select insert comment option and you will receive a default comment. Okay, you can keep it and type the thing that you need. Sort lowest to highest, lowest to highest. If you need, you can remove this as well, and you can amend the size of the comment cage just like this. And here you need to bring your cursor to the cell to display the comment that you have inserted. If you need to display this comment in all cases, you need to do this. Just right click on this and click select the select show or hide comments option in the same set of list. In here you can see it and just click it and you can bring into a convenient place. Also you can remove this as well. For that you need to select the hide comment option out of the list. So if you need to show this, I will show it. Fine. Next mode is fine. And if when it comes to if function, this is a logical function coming under Excel spreadsheets. So it's a complicated thing. There are various if functions. For the moment, I will go with the single case. For in a given set of data, if you need to select the values, let's think about this set of data. Select it from, we'll take this color, that's fine. From this set of data, if you need to select the let's say if you need to put yes for cells that contains values higher than 1000 and no for values that contains cells that contains lower values than 1000. For that purpose you can use this if formula. Equal if, just type tab and logical test. This is the logic. Select click on the cell and select the function greater than sign. Again, I will take the keyboard. On-screen keyboard. And here you need to press equal and select the cell and sign the greater than function. Select the cell, greater than the condition of, oh no, it is with the formula, sorry, equal if type tab, and the logical test will be as follows. Select the cell, click the logic, greater than 1000 and give a comma. Then if it is a value more than 1000, you need to receive the answer yes. For this purpose, you need to put double commas as well. And this is a logical test. This is a logic. Value greater than 1000. If it is yes, if it is a greater value than 1000, you need to receive the answer yes, and no, or the otherwise the false answer. You need to insert the comment under the double commas and type the answer that you need and yes, and you will, this is a value greater than 1000. Can I just try this? And you can drag the function as follows. Here you will receive yes for values cells that containing values greater than 1000 and no for the values below 1000. Yeah, I have not mentioned how to take the same formula into below cells because there are various options for that as well. Initially, as I did earlier, you can just drag this function as follows and you will receive the answer. And also you can select these cells by using by selecting by pressing Ctrl and Shift as well as upward arrow key, and then you can press D by selecting control function. Similarly, you will receive the answer. We'll go details of these kind of shortcut keys in Excel with another video later. This is just to have a clear idea about functions. So just subscribe to me to have an understanding of those kind of Excel shortcuts. I will do another video later. So we'll go ahead with this. And then if it's fine, SUMIF. So for this purpose, I just extracted a data set from a particular company and these are actually hypothetical information, so not accurate. I just amended accurate figures. So just to secure the information, security risk of the business. So you should not disclose these kind of things in public. So this kind of an ethical practice. So I just amended these numbers. These are not accurate numbers. I just divide and multiply certain numbers and obtain the set of data. So this company contains these type of products, product name, and these are the products. This is a kind of dairy company, and those products are categorized as follows. These are the product categories: drinking yogurt, cheese, flavored milk, plain milk, flavored milk. Kitty penny is a single term, and that's used in Sri Lanka. So plain milk, flavored milk, pasteurized milk, curd, yogurt, butter, cheese, and all. So in here, this is the product nature: chilled product and dry product. This is another classification. So if you need to analyze this kind of data set, so this is the turnover. So if you need to take the turnover of product, category-wise turnover of this kind of data set, you can use either pivot tables or SUMIF function. So I will come for pivot tables later. Now I will describe how to analyze this data using SUMIF function. For that purpose, I will go with SUMIF function. Just click equal. So this is the product category. So use the SUMIF formula SUMIF and tab, and select all the product categories. And then put comma. Then select the product category that you need to filter here and insert comma. And then this is for September. Means this gauge you will see the September revenue. So you need to select the data set and just press enter. You will see the answer. And you can use comma and type of formula. 154 million revenue will be generated from flavored product. So in here you can drag this to for that purpose. If you drag this as previous case, if you drag this here, you will not the selection data set will also be dragged. So this should not happen. So that purpose, you have to put dollar signs to remain these data set constant. Just put dollar sign by pressing F4. I will do a video later to describe how to fix selected set of cells. So you just need to go for the required cell and press F4. Then you will receive the dollar sign. And if you need to fix only columns or only rows, you can press the dollar sign F4 again and amend the constant factor. So then enter, and then you can copy, and also you can drag as well as you can copy. You can drag as follows, as well as you can copy and put a formula paste. Initially, just copy this and go for the paste option and select formulas. In here, we will see the formulas. Formula paste 157 million. So in here, you will not see that kind of change to the selected data set, since I have inserted dollar signs here. So I'll leave it. Function and commas and remove sense. You can double check this by taking the sum. So equals, either you can put the equal sum function, or as I said earlier, you can use alter equal function as well. You will see the answer 793 and 793 million, 3.4. Yeah. Similarly, you can check with this as well. Yes, there are a lot of things to teach in Excel. For there's a option to, I will teach those things as well later in a later video. So in this case, I will just teach how to freeze a page. There are freezing options. So in this case, you need to freeze this to this cells. Otherwise, you won't see the subject cells when you're in the bottom of the sheet. So you just need to put the cursor here and go for the view option, and then go for freeze spans and click the freeze span option here as well as. Then the freeze option will be there. Yeah. And also there's a so in this formula you can take the same summation for this data set as well by just dragging this formula into left side. Then the total is 611. We'll go for the SUMIF function again for the October month as well as a repeat. Press equal, type SUMIF, press tab and select the product category and insert comma and select the product category in here and insert another comma and select the data set and press enter, and you will receive the answer. Similarly, as I said earlier, you can use dollar signs to fix the given set of data. You don't want to spend that kind of time. You just need to press F4 key. There's an issue with my keyboard. Yeah, fine. Copy, and you can select this set of cells and use paste by selecting formula function. Come on. So you will initially you receive this the answer for the total of October sales has 611.4 million, and you can simply check this by dragging this into left side. 611.4 million. That's it. And also we'll do the similar exercise for the dry and chill categorization as well. That's the product nature. Equal SUMIF tab. Select this data set as you did the previous case. You selected the product category data set. In this case, you have to select the product nature data set in the given set of data and insert a comma and then select the word. Select the cell that contains the word that you need to filter and insert another comma and select, this is for September, select the values containing for the September month and press enter. You will receive the answer. Here also no, in this kind of a case you just need to double click here. This is also considered as another lesson. In this kind of case, the cell size is not sufficient to display the full number that pertaining for a cell, so that you just need to double click here to expand the cell. Then you will receive the answer. For that case also you need to fix by pressing F4. I don't know, something has happened for my F4, so that I will use $sign manually. But for you can use F4. Yeah. Yes, you receive the answer. 228 million from dry products. And similarly, you can put the formula paste and obtain the value of chill product. Let me double check this. The answer should be 793.4 for September. Both answers, previously obtained both answers, should be identical for this answer as well, or equal, and you will see the answer. Yeah. Also manually you can equal plus and plus M4 and plus M, then plus M3 and plus M4. There are various options in Excel. In here also you can use equal SUMIF tab and then select the data set, given set of data that cells that contains the word of product nature and comma, and then you need to click this. This is just a repetition of the previously explained function. I have repeated the same in 4 times. This is the 4th time. Hope you can clearly understand the SUMIF function. Comma, and select the October dataset, and then press enter. You will receive the answer for October, the value of sales delivered type. Just to expand this, you can double click here. In previously you did the same for here. In here, copy. No, before the drag, go copy and paste the function, you need to fix selected dataset, just to avoid the impact of dragging. I'm just putting $sign by shift, pressing the shift and 4 in the key, but there's a convenient option to insert $sign by just pressing the F4. Copy. You can drag and obtain the and verify the accuracy of the answer. 611.4, 611.4. In here also you will see the 611.4, same answer. So that's it about SUMIF function. Let's go for VLOOKUP. This is one of the critical Excel formula which you may meet this kind of formulas to in your professional life. So this is just a simple formula. If you could learn it properly, you can apply this for various cases. Just need to obtain the if you need to obtain a value of a particular name in a similar list which is not in the same order, you can use VLOOKUP function for that purpose. So in here you have the same set of data as in this sheet. So it's about VLOOKUP. Initially I will summarize the case as similarly the case behind the story behind the VLOOKUP will be like this. Imagine you may have list of products. Product A, B, C, and D, and this is the sales quantity. Let's say, for example, product quantity and you may have the same for B. Sales quantity 1,800, 8,000, 5,000, 4,000, for example. And if you receive the list same product in another order, let's say, so if it is in similar order, the quantity is there. Think about it. Quantity is the product. This is the product and price. Price 100, 150, 125, and 135. And prices will be as this list. So the order is in the similar sequence to this order. You can just click equal and type on the relevant cell and obtain the price, respective price, by dragging the cell, so that you will receive the link of the cell. This is about the linkages between cells, so you will receive the similar data. So in this kind of case, you can follow this button. If you receive B here, C here, C here, and D here, A here, so you can't, like, for this case you need to link, let's put prices as prices again, 150, 125, 100, 135. In this case you need to link this, not in a same order as this list, so that in that kind of case you can just drag. So you need to select each and every cell and type the link. So it is quite difficult in a case with huge number of data. So this is not practical. Practically that's difficult. So you may take the same answer by selecting each and every cell, linking each and every cell, but that's a little bit complicated. For a huge number of data set, that's quite difficult. So that in that kind of a case, you can take the price using VLOOKUP function. The VLOOKUP formula will come like this. Initially, first of all, for each and every Excel formula, you need to press equal and then type VLOOKUP, VL, and you will receive the formula, and just press tab. Yes, initially you need to press equal and type VL for VLOOKUP, then you will receive the function and press tab, and then select the reference cell lookup value, the cells that contain the lookup value, and insert the comma and select the data set as seen here. So in this case you will see the for R1C, R stands for rows and C stands for columns. In a little cage you will see, in this case you will see 5R and 2C, so that 2C in the sense second column, in the first 5R in the sense the fifth row, and in this case you need to select the data set, and you may see you need to take the value in the second column into the specified cell. So in this case therefore you need to put 2, insert a comma and put 2, and again put a comma, and for false put 0 and press enter. Then you will receive 135. Both are similar. So in this case also you need to put dollar signs to fix the given data set, otherwise you will not get the answer just because of the error of data tagging. So likewise the data set will also drag. Therefore you need to put dollar sign to fix this data set. In here the red color cage, the data set will be within the red color data set. So in here you need to fix it by putting dollar sign in front of column and row identification, dollar for I and dollar for 16 here, and then now you can drag it. There are various options to drag take the answer. You can just drag it, as well as you can just double click here. So there's a little box in here, you will see that you just need to double click on it and you will receive the answer. Also you can press Ctrl Shift and upper button to upper side arrow and select the required range, and plus Ctrl and D. I will go for another video to explain all the shortcuts of Excel. So that will be another topic. So in here you will receive the relevant answer. The price for, as you linked previously, you will receive the same answer by putting the VLOOKUP formula. So this is a bit easier to carry out with a huge set of data. So this can be applied for a small set of data, only in case of a 1 or 2 cells you can just click link, but for a huge set of data with 100 plus unit of rows, you may need to put VLOOKUP. In similar case, if the data is in the horizontal lines, so you can use HLOOKUP. VLOOKUP stands for vertical, and the data you extract from a vertical type table, so that you can use VLOOKUP function. Hope you can clear the function there, VLOOKUP, and select the cell in front of the required answer accepting cell, and put comma and select the table that you need to extract, and put the column number and put 0 to false and press enter and just drag. And hope you understand the VLOOKUP function. If you're not clear about anything, just put a comment. I will explain further by conducting a separate video for VLOOKUP function. And for this case, I sorted all the product list in this table in a price ascending order, so that the product order is not in this order. So that in this kind of a case, if you need to obtain the sales value of this table into this table, you may practice VLOOKUP function. This is just a simple example that I follow to brief the VLOOKUP function, and this will be a kind of a practical scenario. So in here you need to put VLOOKUP function equal VLOOKUP and press tab and select this and put a comma and select the table. And here you need to take items in E column, so that by considering the selected data range, this is in the fourth column, and we'll select up to fifth. If you select up to fifth column, even if you select up to the fifth column, if you put number 4 after the selection range, you will extract the figures in the fourth column, so that you will select the entire sheet and put 4 to extract data in the E column 4, and comma and just put 0 and enter, and you will receive the answer here. 7,000. Yeah, for this case also you need to put dollar signs to fix the selected data range and enter. Also you can put a similar thing, the same formula into this thing. I'm just telling about certain tips. Just copy it and paste here, and then you will receive the same answer, obviously, but that's not correct actually. For the the month should be October. October. The October figure won't accept just because of the number that you have mentioned here. You mentioned fourth column, so that the data extraction will be from the fourth column based on this number. See here, first column, second column, third column, and fourth column. But for October, you need to extract the data in the fifth column, so that you just need to make a little amendment for the formula. Just put 5 instead of 4 and press enter, and then you can, the dollar signs are there, so all the things are there, so that you just need to select this, copy and paste the entire range. You need to use formula paste function. You can double check the values as well by pressing alt and equal to sum. 792.93.4 here, and for here 611.4, 611.4, so 904. Yeah, fine. Hope you can familiar with VLOOKUP function right now. Yeah, for we'll go for the pivot. If you have any concern, you may put comments for further clarifications. Yes, it's about VLOOKUP function, and then we'll go for the pivot. Yes, for this purpose I will teach the another thing. Teach another thing. Uh, if you need to take a copy of the sheet, similarly, let's say if you need to take the copy of this sheet, so what are the steps? I will teach you. We just need to right click on the sheet and then select move or copy, then tick create a copy, and then you need to select the position that you're supposed to insert the copy of the sheet. Let's say if you need to put it uh, off before the VLOOKUP sheet, you can select this before sheet. If you need to put before add sheet, in the sense the you need to put this as the first sheet of the entire workbook, you can select add. If you need to put it as the second sheet, you may select this sheet, then you will receive the copied sheet here. So in that case you just need to if you need to put this before the VLOOKUP sheet, you may select this and press OK, then you will receive the same. Also I will teach here how to rename a sheet. You just need to right click on the created sheet or whatever sheet and go for the rename option and rename. Support for, we'll put it as support for pivot. Things for pivot. Yeah. Also, if you need, you can select a color for the sheet as well. Let's put the green color. Yeah. Then you will see this kind of a color for a sheet, just for identification of a sheet out of the various types of sheet collection. Yeah. The next function is to teach pivot. In here, this is also a bit similar to SUMIF thing. If you need to take this kind of information and this kind of categorization together, if you need to take the product categorization together with the product nature, in this kind of a case you can use pivot to. So I will go for the basics of pivot. Just go for a fresh sheet and then you may go for the insert option, and you will see in the left hand corner you will see the pivot table. Then click on it and you will see this kind of a option to create a pivot table. In here there are various data selection tabs. In there, initially you need to select the required data set. For that purpose, you need to click here and go for the you're taking data from this sheet, and also you need to ensure that there's no spaces between columns, and you need to select the entire data set just like this and press enter, and you will obtain the selected range. And since you are creating the table in the same existing worksheet, you will tick this, and otherwise if you need to create another worksheet you will click this. In this case I'm going to create this in the selected sheet so that I'm using the already selected option, and just then press OK, and you will receive this kind of page. And in here, pivot table fields will automatically come into the sheet, and in there, if you need to take category wise information, you need to drag this into here. In the sense, I will go rows. You need to take information, row wise information as per the product category, and the information for September contains values, so that you need to drag and insert this into values column. Let's take only September figure for your convenience. If you need to take October also possible. That's just a matter of inserting data. For this purpose, I will go with a single month case. For this case, if you need to sum of the data, you need select sum and count also their average, max, mean, all the available analytical options are there, so that in most of the cases you need to take the summation of the given set of data, so that you need to select sum, or if it is automatically selected you don't want to do it, and press OK, and then you will receive the answer. And just we'll put commas to recognize the values, and you will arrive this kind of table, which is similar for the values in this table 793.4, which is identical for this set of data. 793, and those things coming under this kind of product categorization. So if you see a product coming under this category and this nature, so you want be able to take a combination of both table under this SUMIF case. So in that kind of a scenario, you may use pivot options. I will do it. Similarly, you can use this for this purpose as well. These are actually case specific things. Further, as a further advancement, if you need to take the product nature wise analysis, you will just click it here, and you will receive the chilled, and dry. No. Yeah, this kind of an analysis. And also we'll take this kind of a thing. Yeah, the other way around. What are the total of chilled products, and what is the total of dried products, so that the table will be as like this. 564,977,562,900,228.4 million. And the answer will be there. The combination will be as like this. The composition of chilled will be like this, so that the total will be as 793.4. So that in this case you may customize the sheet. You can just modify the subject. In this case, there's a condition. You have to obviously put the space here just before the subject line. If you remove this space, you will get an error message. So that you just need to put a space here. And you may modify the sheet. Yeah, fine. It's about pivot tables. So that hope you can understand the pivot tables as well. If you have any concern, you may comment below the video, so that I will consider your feedbacks for next videos. And I would conducted hmm, have conducted certain additional things. It's about links. Yeah, if you need to link a value in a particular cell into this sheet, you can use this kind of practice. You just need to press equal and go for the required sheet and select the required cell and press enter. That's just a matter of linking cells between sheets, either sheets or uh, workbooks, or within the same sheet. Also, you can link as I practiced here. Yeah, it's about the video. Mm, actually I expect to upload these kind of videos for further understandings of practices in Excel for professional life, as well as for students also. You can use these tutorials for further familiarization with the Microsoft Excel, so that in order to review and in order to if you need to watch these kind of videos in the future, you may subscribe for my YouTube channel, so that you can be familiar with Excel and all the analytical tools dealing with Excel, and financial management relating matters. And also I hope to conduct a budgeting video as well in the recent within next couple of weeks. And also we will see various videos that I have planned to upload in the future. Well, you just need to subscribe this channel to have a multiple video exposures. So thank you very much for joining with my YouTube channel, and you just need to subscribe this, and so that you will have a better understanding of basics of Excel and other Excel functionalities in the future. Thank you very much for watching.